What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than
Hey, what's up, guys?
we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, hate is face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Oh, I didn't start the timer. Shit.
And we feel betrayed. We were raised.
At 10 p.m. Eastern time, that's right around an hour and a half or whatever, we're going to a Patreon show. That does not include Twitch subscribers. That is the upper tier Patreon. That is it's the $15 and up level Patreon. What's up, guys? What's up, Thomas? How's it going? Good to see you, buddy. My website's been down for most of the day today. That is a question for Google.
Tell you this about if this douchebag happens to see this particular show, you don't have the forking balls to call out the people on this planet.
Google says bass, flounder, tuna, swordfish, trout, and salmon can keep
You don't have
from 3 to 5 days, according to marthastewart.com.
Okay.
However, oily fishes like mackerel, bluefish, and sardines have a slightly shorter window. You should make sure to cook and eat them within 3 days. So if it's cooked, you should be good with 3 days.
You ain't seen none yet. Here we go. I think I started some shit.
Oh, the key.
Some office about to get lit. Get the place in them beds. You know that stage.
Have a good one, Noel.
You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. And they say that I'm a lunatic.
Is it cooked or like on ice or
For the stupid shit.
I don't know.
Y'all need Jesus.
4 days refrigerated, says Sean. I don't. That's a weird question.
Profit to profit off of gossip. Worshiping drums, cocking, begging for
My niece just showed up and I completely
cameras like
forgot that she was bringing me house keys. I was like, what the
just like he's
the hell is going on here?
attention, I'm gonna make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers. Cause you told him if he did, he'd get fucking superpowers.
Great. I accidentally made a YouTube post that says, how long does fresh flounders stay good? When I meant to put live now on Twitch.
You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go.
Refrigerated, you probably need to cook it within a few days, probably, especially if like it was wild caught, you didn't get it from like a store or something.
You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom.
I am a copy-paste junkie. Nurse Julie, I saw your little clip you made. It was very good.
An orbit strapped to an F-16.
I hadn't looked at my most other YouTubers don't mention me. So I finally went and looked at my mentions and I'm like, what is Nurse Julie post about me? Thinking, oh God.
What?
She's went full anti-fan, but it was very funny when I saw it.
Fucking stop. Dude, come on. Seriously. This is mom's an alcoholic. Oh, give me a... Oh, my God. Damn it.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen
There's a Russian revolution going on, in case anybody's wondering.
shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen.
Hey, this is going to go live for just a minute on YouTube. The replay will be up there later, but I'm going to private it afterwards, so don't move if you're watching on Twitch. There's only going to be about 5 minutes of it on YouTube today. The rest of it will be there in the morning.
Over, hands on his shoulders, they ringing his
1:36 a.m. in Belfast. Interesting watching the sub that was lost. Try to visit. Saw the Titanic built for my birthplace. Oh, no.
like they know.
Black hats did not sink it. It was an iceberg. Oh.
It's on my conscience. It's hard to sleep at night. Who the fuck is in my window with
I don't know. I've seen a lot of colored hat people,
all their secret
and they would seem to argue with if it's an iceberg. Is that code for white hats?
bullshit? Will bird motherfuckers out here busting the grip.
A white hat kind of looks like they were wearing a tiny little iceberg on their head. So
It's them off. It's about to get lit. Get the place in the best. You know that stage is set.
how the hell did they get a scrunchie through a keyhole?
And yet, here we go. I think I started some shit. Piss them off. It's about to get lit. Get the place in the best. You know that stage is
Yeah, the only problem is
you ain't seen
I
nothing.
will talk about it in just a second, for a minute
You're a
at least.
pussy. You're a pussy.
I'm just gonna let this finish and I'll kill it there.
Mother's basement, and I won't even give out your dime store handle because that's really pathetic.
All right, guys, let's roll the intro. It is going to be live for just a second on YouTube, but it's just to tell people to come over to Twitch, and then I'm going to private it. So I wouldn't move if I were you, but that's up to you if you want to watch a couple minutes there. So here we go. Let's do that. Then go ahead and request review for monetization because I'm always yellow. And here we go. Roll that intro.
Hey everybody, it's Kim Cold here. Listen up, you guys are really mad at me because of my last broadcast. I disclosed a God dream where we were all
Thomas.
instructed by God to subscribe to Cold Beer Confessional channel on Rumble and BitChute and Twitch and YouTube. Listen, it's not my fault. I have to disclose what I'm told by God. So don't get mad at me. If you want to do something about that, the best thing you can do is go into the comments section on his YouTube channel. Just imagine these guys are you guys going into the Will Bird's comments section and saying things like, your channel is trash, your sunglasses look ridiculous, you're not a real patriot, or, your wife can do better, just anything like that. And for those of you saying that actually that will help his channel because it will bring more engagement and it'll help the algorithms, I've already run this past Uncle Teshy. Uncle Teshy knows about algorithms, okay? There is nothing Nikola Tesla is more expert at than YouTube algorithms. And if he says it won't affect it, then it won't affect it. So I strongly suggest that you guys get into the comments section and call this guy an asshole.
Welcome everybody. I am Will Bard. This is Cold Beer Confessional. That was Intel Lady, and this weekend is her birthday. So everybody wish a happy birthday to Intel Lady this weekend. She did a live stream today because she did not. She's going to be out of town. I think she's going to a concert for her birthday. So she did a live stream today. And thank you guys for joining us. Happy birthday to Intel Lady. One of the few friends I have left online. Speaking of friends, yesterday we went over some stuff, and it was more of an observation than anything. I don't think like I didn't mean to play it like there were good guys and bad guys. I honestly think it's more of like just an observation in general. No more than like if I said from noon to 5 p.m. is when you're most likely to get sunburnt by the sun because the rays are more directly pointed at you. than I was, playing victim or blaming the sun for sunburns. It was just more of an observation. But if you didn't see that show, you can see it tomorrow. If you got the notification on YouTube, you shouldn't be watching there. You should be watching on twitch.tv/coldbeerconfessional or coldbeer.live, which I would suggest going to the Twitch link because my shit has been down. My website has been down most of the day. Domain.com sent me an email saying they were doing some upgrades. That's who I host through is domain.com, and they have been having some issues. So if you're watching on YouTube right now, the video is about to go private. Come over to twitch.tv/coldbeerconfessional where you can see the rest of it. What else? Do I have any other announcements? You can contribute to the show by going to coldbeer.fund if the website's working. If not, the mods know the direct links. Buymeacoffee.com/coldbeer, patreon.com/coldbeer. The mods know the direct links if the website's down. Just let somebody know because it has been kind of hit or miss today. Actually, I'm going to refresh it and see what happens. Yeah, it's been in and out most of the day. We're not having any drop frames today, so we hopefully have a good show at 10 p.m., or maybe a little after. We're going to a Patreon show. It's supposed to be the $15 and up Patreon, but I'm going to extend it to the $7 and up Patreon, but it does not include Twitch subscribers. It doesn't include Twitch subscribers. It's the tier above that. So if you want to see the rest of the show after 10 p.m., you can sign up at patreon.com/coldbeer. All right, I am shutting down the YouTube link. It's going to go private and say the broadcasters made this private, but you can watch the replay there tomorrow. Come to twitch.tv/coldbeerconfessional. There it is. Website's down. Twitch.tv/coldbeerconfessional. And thank you for getting the alert and I guess checking out on YouTube, but you have to come watch on Twitch. That's made private now. I don't think anybody should be able to see it. And let's see what we can do. Let's change the screen around where I would typically have my website. I don't know. It just a second ago, it uploaded. While I was doing the intro, it came on, then it went back off. So those links are not going to currently work at coldbeer.fund. So you're going to have to use a direct link, which would be like buymeacoffee.com/coldbeer. I can drop that in the chat. That's probably the easiest one to get to. There's a Dono clip one. I'm dropping these right now so the mods will have them. The Dono clip one would be donoclip.com/coldbeerconfessional. Let me grab that one. Oh, Dr. J's already got them. Never mind. There you go. There's the links if you want to donate through those, or of course the bits work if you're on Twitch. There's also Rumble rants if that's something you're into. That's up to you. We are on Rumble. Replays going to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. I would rather you watch on Twitch if at all possible. And that's about it. So there's some stuff going on in Russia that I just want to briefly touch on. But what bothers me is I wish the leader of Wagner Group would have called out Putin, right, and said Putin did this, because it's almost like this has given Putin a reason to kind of like claim he didn't have anything to do with the invasion. So what the claim currently is like the defense ministry lied to Putin, lied to the people, lied to the military. And this was actually to benefit the elites, whatever the hell that means. And the Wagner Group is now marching on Moscow. Oh, it's back up. Is now marching on Moscow. So they literally said that any air support that gets above their head, any checkpoints that stop them, anybody who resists, they pled with people not to resist because they will engage anybody who does resist. So it seems like they're heading to Moscow. A lot of people are calling it a coup. A lot of people are calling it a civil war. Some people are calling it fake. It's not even real. But either way, it seems like it's going on. There's been a lot developing over in Russia lately. And this all stems from like a fucking attack that hit some Wagner Group soldiers and some other things that have been kind of building up. So the Wagner Group leader was upset because he couldn't get supplies for his men. He felt like this was a couple weeks ago. Couldn't get supplies. He couldn't get ammunition. He felt like he's been left out. He felt like he's been left out to dry, kind of. He was trying to do his own thing and kept getting pulled off to do other things. If you don't know what Wagner Group is, it's like the private military for Russia. Like they are paid contractors that recruit out of Russian prisons. And they go all over the world. The Wagner Group does. But right now, they're, of course, in Ukraine because that's where Russia's main mission is. So I don't know what's going to happen there. But whatever it is, that's it, I guess. I don't know what more to say about it. Phil did a video today. That's where we're going to start at. Again, at 10 p.m., we're going to a Patreon-only show, and that's going to be for the $7 and up Patreon level. If you want to join that, you're more than welcome, but we'll cover what we can until that happens. I've also got some little snippets of things that have been going on in other places as well, such as Patriot Street Fighter getting carjacked. That's always a good one. And here we go.
How to escape the heat.
We'll have to
if you
skip
don't
some
have
of
an air
this. Hold
conditioner.
on just a second. I'll mute it
This only
actually so
takes
I don't
5
get
minutes.
copyright. Whatever stupid music he's playing. And we're probably going to speed this up, and I'm probably going to jump through it. He literally says nothing. His own chat is shut down because he said so little about what's going on.
Hello, everyone.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's happening. Nothing's going on.
Get a mic check here. Make sure that everyone could hear me.
So I'm going to speed it up to 2 times.
Sounding good.
If you have trouble keeping up, I'll tell you what he says, which is basically nothing. So we do a long-ass mic check here, and then he talks about his wedding.
Static on, good. Yeah, I'm gonna feel like a jerk after I say this, but I want to focus tonight on the intel. I know it's something I don't normally do. We're gonna focus on the intel tonight. Yes, Carrie and I did get married. Yes, we had an absolutely unbelievable storybook wedding, which we're very excited to show the photos of and the videos as soon as we get it back. We did get some stuff back already, and you didn't see the ring. My ring? Oh, my ring's kind of cool actually. So, I don't think you can see it. It's like, okay, so it's rose and gold on the outside, black band, and then the diamonds that you see are housed in platinum. That's the best thing to be able to do right there. Pretty cool. Carrie's ring, you can see from blown away.
We get ring updates.
Carrie and I even anticipated.
It does sound like he's on coke, doesn't it?
Something strange about Italy, guys. It's
We went back and forth on whether Phil has a drug habit. I don't know where we ended up at, but there was some videos that were pretty sketchy.
dubious, is out of place, should not be there. Just really, really different, and so much so different that Carrie and I are in the process of.
They're buying a house in Italy. That's his big update. He says everything grows better there. The ingredients are fresher. Mount Vesuvius is out of place, and it just feels different. Everything is better in Italy, but the internet. So he's buying a house there, not to live there full time, just another house.
A lot of bad things happened with the Roman Empire in Italy. The Romans were not great because the food that we ate over there was just so amazing and different. Pizza, oh man. All of the
Actually, the first couple of comments I came across below the video were like, "We get it, you're rich. We get it, you're rich. No one wants to keep hearing you brag."
cards and the wedding gifts and the well wishes and the congratulations and all of that stuff. We're currently in PA. We travel over the next few days again. I think we leave Sunday or Monday, so we'll be because you walk everywhere. Somebody just said on locals, yes, you do. And not only do you walk everywhere in Italy, but you walk uphill most of the time in Italy because Italy's built, most of it is built on a mountain, except Rome. Rome is obviously
Uphill both ways.
unbelievable. Pantheon's
Who's so dumb to say that? Oh yeah, when you're Italy, you're always walking uphill. Like, so you never turned around and went the opposite direction? Like you never went downhill?
everything. St. Peter's Cathedral, the Vatican, Sistine Chapel, just unreal. So I know you guys.
I don't know what the current requirements are. I guess I'd have to Google them, but they're saying it's 5 to 7 days unless you got the jab. I guess that's the claim, at least. I don't know if that's true or not. I've seen other people talking about it too, though.
Guys didn't come here today to hear about my honeymoon and my wedding, but those of you that are asking, we're gonna hop right into intel tonight to share. But
Hop right into intel tonight. We'll see how long that takes.
I'm obviously certainly not strong enough to support a live stream. Barely strong enough to support internet web browsing. So really sorry about the long delay here, but I will get back to it regularly, starting obviously tonight and throughout next week. I don't know exactly when. I have a birthday coming up, I believe. Don't know when that is, but I think it's coming up. Maybe it's already passed. Who knows? No.
Everything I've learned over the last 2 years, and I believe that humanity has been deceived and lied about a lot of important things. No, not really. Even though disclosure has been happening more this year, looking forward to the day when it finally comes out so humanity can heal and move forward to the future based on truth for once. Generally, we know most things, short of stuff that has strategic advantage.
No one ever really knows when it comes to me. About obviously tonight's live is titled "The Hunted," and I just think you were sort of know what it was.
It's actually a recap of a live stream he did a while back where he says Hunter Biden rolled over on his dad and everybody else.
Years ago, sunk. It was at the bottom of the ocean. So I didn't really know
Oh, I got you.
what that was all about, but I knew
They
that,
said they looked it up when he was going to Italy.
and that's why I was posting those comms when I was posting.
Italy was pretty rough there for a while with COVID. They got it in their nursing homes. Didn't seem to be able to get rid of it. So I could imagine they might be a little more strict than other places.
And for a couple other reasons that haven't been, that haven't come to light yet. There we go. So
that's a bit from the bean.
It's not to say that what happened over the past week with the submersible, by the way, has anyone looked up the gematria on submersible?
Have you looked up the gematria on submersible? That was in his private chat 2 days ago. So of course, he's going to like, he does not even look up his bullshit fucking drops anymore. Basically, he scrolls through his private chat until he sees a post that basically makes him look like he predicted something, and then he copy and paste that into his fucking script. So 2 days ago, someone looked up the gematria on submersible, and a lot of people responded to that in his private chat. Boom, that he predicted the future. Same thing happened when they claimed he predicted the score because of the year the Titanic sunk or some shit like that. When that happened, the same exact thing. He got it from his private chat. His private chat figured it out, and then suddenly that was his next show topic.
Stuff. It just seems like everything is. Let me put it this way: a false flag is not something that means.
It's a false flag, boys. That's why he did the Titanic Lego video, not because he's a gigantic child and wants to rub his wealth and accomplishments in your face. It's because he he was predicting a submersible collapse. Why wouldn't he build a submersible? Why wouldn't he say the name of the submersible or the name of the company? Why wouldn't he show a PS3 controller and be like, would you use this for a submarine?
You missed John Durham testifying to Congress. You also missed does not want you to see that stuff. So they create what's called a false flag to put your attention.
Mike Penny said they were alive. Sounds about right.
The last 100+ years is a hot button issue. People obsess about the Titanic. People obsess about the theories that little hints.
So the reason it's such a good red flag is because people obsess about it, except when we don't. Like 99% of the time, unless it's in the news cycle. But there's like before this submersible went down there and disappeared, even the day it launched, did you guys hear anything about the Titanic? Who was obsessing over it? Who?
Like that, little
where?
Place messages like that. Oftentimes, I don't know how the situation is going to present itself, but I do know it's coming. And in this case, it took a couple extra months to actually come. But somebody just posted submersible over there in gematria. It comes to 120. It's some pretty interesting gematria. So
look up other things that come to 125.
They chose this false flag, and let me kind of shift from the Titanic real quick to Hunter Biden.
Okay, here we go.
I ran out of time. Let me make sure we're okay over here on Rumble. There we go.
So what he's going to say is like about a year and a half, 2 years ago, it's right after Biden took office. It was actually a press conference where we were waiting to see him address the nation and sign some executive orders. We were just sitting there like kind of the press pool, and it was just like staring at the empty podium, and an audio clip came on that sort of sounded like Hunter Biden. And they did mention like it sounded like with a lot of confirmation bias, I'm sure, that someone said like deal and the word plea. And we did hear the word FBI, but it was somebody on a hot mic, which obviously wouldn't be Hunter Biden. Why the fuck would Hunter Biden have a hot mic on a broadcast where we're waiting to see executive order? It was somebody probably in the press pool, somebody that was there to ask questions, somebody that didn't get their mic turned off, and they were talking about something. Did it have to do with Hunter? Maybe. Did it have to do with anything else? Who the fuck knows? But nothing came of it.
No, that's not what I want to do at all.
But that's what he's going to tell us all about.
I want to talk about Hunter Biden real quick. It was about a year and a half ago. The news media outlet. And you could very clearly make out his voice. Now, this was about a year and a half ago. Maybe even more than that. What 23, whatever, year and a half, I think it's the end of 21. Yeah, and that was being recorded.
By the way, when I say it sounded sort of like Hunter Biden, it sounded basically like a white guy who was kind of muffled. Like, I don't know if there's audio experts like identify him, but there you go.
Maybe Hunter recorded, who knows? But it was Hunter Biden talking about his upcoming plea deal with the government a year and a half ago. I've been saying for the longest time that what you are living through, and I know the movie sucks, popcorn stale, I get it. Okay, I get it. But what you are living. So
the movie sucks, popcorn stale, everybody hates it. I get it. But we're not going to address it. When's it ending? You said that, why did you flip-flop on the Brunson case? The Brunson case is already decided. Now the Brunson case is undecided, and it has to fail.
Living through has already happened. All we think these text messages between Hunter saying, hey, I'm sitting right next to my dad right here. And by the way, we have proof that he was sitting next to his dad because the geometrics on the photos that he took that day, as well as the location that's tagged from the text messages, show that he was actually at his dad's house in Delaware when he sent that text message. If you guys don't know what text message I'm talking about, it's between Hunter and a Chinese national vice president. Our reality. Events that have taken place months, if not more than a year or two ago, you are just learning about for the first time. Why? This is the way it had to be done. Would I have done it this way? I want to say no to that initially. My first answer wants to be no, like right away. But I also don't know every single piece of information that's out there for me to actually make such a large decision. Whoever gets to make these decisions in terms of why things had to happen in this order, they're better people than you or I. They're smarter than you or I. They are... Gary, they want to see your ring. I don't know. They keep saying it.
Now they want to see Carrie's ring, apparently. I think this is just, again, the chance for him to flex. Nobody wants to fucking see it.
Trying to brag for the count for a long time. Enough of the ring stuff now, okay? On Hunter giving an enormous amount of intel to the White Hats regarding not only his father, but other contacts that Hunter made. Listen, Hunter was put into this position by his father and Barack Obama so that money laundering could easily take place. So did Hunter want to do it? I don't know. He was making $1 million a month or $50,000 a month,
What do you need?
$500,000 a month or whatever it was. I don't know, from Burisma and other places. So it's possible that he wanted to be in this position. I know he bought a lot of crack and did a lot of meth. But regardless of any of that, Hunter has the goods on everybody. Everybody. I think they thought that he was too stupid or too addicted to drugs or too loyal. The bottom line is Hunter.
So no one ever thought that Hunter Biden, a drug addict, might roll over on them. But it seems kind of obvious that those would be the people that would roll, right?
The question that he had to answer was...
Those are always the people that roll, the drug addicts.
Family legacy.
His gigantic white teeth are distracting, I agree.
On the surface, that statement seems like it's Podesta. Okay, we know it. I'm not talking about us. I'm not talking about you if you've been following me for a long time. I'm talking about the people that just still don't get it. Don't you want them to get it? Don't you want everyone in the country to become united and really take a look at what's been going on so everybody could stop arguing with each other about Biden versus Trump?
So basically, the text message from Hunter Biden, it's damn near impossible to prove that Joe Biden had anything to do with it. It could just be a flex. But here's what it says. I'm sitting here with my father, and we would like to understand why the commitment made has not been fulfilled. Tell the director that I would like to resolve this now before it gets out of hand, and now means tonight. So obviously he's putting some inflection on it. He's trying to put some teeth behind it, and he could just be flexing and using his dad. That wouldn't be the first time that someone's did that. And it says, and Z, if I get a call or text for anyone involved in this other than you, Zhang, or the chairman, I will make certain that between the man sitting next to me and every person, he knows my ability to forever hold a grudge that you will regret not following my direction. I'm sitting here waiting for the call with my father. Is that a flex? Was he really there? I don't know, but hopefully they get to the bottom of it.
Trump and Democrat versus Republican, isn't it time to literally just drain the swamp and expose the swamp and call everybody together? Hunter Biden provides a means to an end. And what I mean by that is Hunter Biden connects all of our first live. If you want
he already did this like a year ago, this exact show.
Hunter's still in his guts. We knew it back
There he is bragging about it. Like a year ago, he did this entire show.
He was talking back then. He was talking before I even reported it. And by the time I finally got the intel back in November, everything is set. The stage is set. I want to talk a little bit.
The stage is still set. Thank God the stage has been set for almost 3 fucking years. Literally, the day Joe Biden, the day it was announced that Joe Biden won the election, the stage was set. So what are we doing now?
About the Biden impeachment. The Biden impeachment is not intended to go anywhere, just so you guys know. They did file articles. The articles are probably going to get past the House. I can't see why they wouldn't. By the time it gets to the Senate, then you have to start asking yourself, well, who has the majority in the Senate? And as we know, it's the Democrats. But I don't expect Biden to actually get...
the Biden impeachment's absolutely not going anywhere.
Articles do attempt to get the reason why the impeachment is important. Biden is going to go through it, which is
whether you want it to happen or not, it's not going anywhere.
Look at impeachment and stop weaponizing it. Stop trying to.
The fact that people, if Phil wanted to really seem like a wealthy person, and like a person who gave a fuck about anybody, he would have said, "Hey, I'm a millionaire. I don't need wedding gifts. Donate to this charity in our honor," or some shit like that. Nope.
Use impeachment as a political ploy or a
What do you think his next piece of intel is after he gets done with Hunter Biden? Everybody guess in the chat. What's the next intel after he gets done with Hunter Biden?
Political power move to go after your political opponent, Democrat or Republican. This is just meant for impeachment reform. This is going to change how impeachment gets started. It's going to change the amount of votes that you need on both parties, not just single house, Democrat versus Republican.
What are y'all are wilding out over there? Jesus Christ.
And whatever, it's going to change everything. And the reason it's going to change everything is
half the time I don't even know what the fuck my chat's talking about.
The failed impeachments and the fake impeachments against Donald Trump. The conduct that Adam Schiff displayed during the whole Russia thing and he impeachment process each like that. Joe Biden was taken care of a long time ago.
So Hunter Biden's the key to take down everybody.
Whatever power the cabal had, this was the way to make sure no one got hurt.
No one ever thought that Hunter, the guy who's literally fucking prostitutes and getting foot jobs from Chinese spies, who has clearly an addiction problem, not only with drugs but also with sex, would ever slip up and say something. They just thought he was too dumb and was too loyal. Literally, that would be the person. Why do you think he got a foot job from a Chinese national spy? That is the person you roll, you stupid fucks. They all had to know Hunter Biden was the weakest link.
So the whole impeachment, it's a show. That's what it is. It's a show. It's not anything else other than a show. The whole Hunter Biden thing, now, the Hunter Biden deal did happen.
You're about dead on, Gibby.
I don't know. Does it matter? The point is that he got off. Come on.
The point is that he got off. And we've actually seen the videos of him getting off several times.
That's just the story. It's just another
Like Scott Wagner.
story. How did they get the actual laptop and the contents of the laptop? From Hunter. Hunter gave it up. Hunter gave it up before Rudy Giuliani even started talking about it. Was there a computer store owner that said, hey, yeah, he left it at the... Sure, yeah, there was a... You know how easy it is to get one of them? I bet you, before the end of the live... That's it. All you need is a statement in a story, run it on the news, and it's true. It's on the news, right? That's how dumb people are. Believe anything that's on the news. Hunter Biden gave up his father a long time.
So there was no laptop from a computer store that Rudy Giuliani got. That was just them breaking the news to us that Hunter Biden was providing all this information.
And that is the world that we live in right now. You are witnessing events that have happened while all of this was going on. No.
Yes, he will ban you for asking anything about SCOTUS overturning the election. He's completely given up on that. He doesn't even address it in this stream, as far as I know.
The main war was fought back in 2017. That is the way that it's released to the public. Systematically, this is all just
the war was over in 2017. They're just now getting around to telling us.
Of something that happened years ago. And I know that sounds like...
But wasn't he called in to do some type of bank hacking by the president himself? He had to take a weekend off and blah, blah, blah. What Durham is bringing out.
You know what's crazy? Where we allowed humanity to get. We sat back on our ass for years, went about our lives, went to work, right? Paid our taxes.
Well, lots of people pay taxes. I don't know if you paid any taxes.
Sat back and allowed all of this to happen. We voted in people. Live in.
He only canceled it once. That is good. He usually about 3 times canceling is usually his limit.
Now, as far as the people on the Titanic, were they actually on, not the Titanic, but the Submersible, were they actually there? I don't know. They could have been. Probably not, considering it was just a story.
Probably not.
If you look at the names that were on that list, I would highly doubt that anyone was on that sub. Truthfully, I don't even think it was the same sub, the one that actually went down and imploded because of the pressure. I don't even think it was the one that they're showing us. I think it was something else. Yeah, I know the Navy knew about this on Sunday, and then of course, it's a false flag. Of course they knew about it. They knew about
okay.
Titanic.
There we go.
So,
it was a false flag.
Outside of the sub, come on. Sometimes I feel like I have to remind everybody that you are living in a clown show. It's just a clown show.
It's a clown show because the hatch bolts on. Do you know how... First of all, they did have a system to come immediately to the top. Second of all, it seems like from insider information that they may have used that system. Not only do they jettison their ballast and their weight, the pipes, and some other ballast they had, it seems like, at least from an insider that I supposedly fucking talked to a news agency. Mr. Thomas Mullen bought your 6-pack. This is Thomas Mullen's alias bit from the Bean. I love your show. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It looks like they might have even known there was some type of problem. It seems as if they jettisoned their ballast, the pipes they were carrying, and not only that, but they're basically like their landing gear, their skid was jettisoned, which is like a last-ditch effort. You're fucking up the machine now, but you still want to come to the top a lot quicker. Those were found before the debris field. So it seems like in a panic, they decided they wanted to come up, but it wasn't quick enough. Now, if that's true, the person who was talking about this was what's the guy's name that directed the Titanic movie? That guy. That's who was talking about it.
Here, read something.
Ollie, be good.
Pay close attention. Most of you have already heard this or heard me speak of it.
James Cameron, thank you.
Mentioning tonight. Here we go. Quote, there will be a liquidity and credit crisis as banks and online payment systems are about to suffer a huge outage in Europe and the United States. There are already talks of a liquidity and credit crisis happening in inner circles. Saturday.
Oh, no. If you guessed we're going back to you need to give me all your money before it goes to zero, you were right. Yeah, Cameron said that from speaking for people inside the mission that they jettisoned their ballast, which was pops and something else. And they weren't calling it their landing skid. They were calling it something else. But basically like the legs of the sub, they jettisoned them as well. So he thinks they may have had some type of early warning and we're trying to come back up. Now, it would still happen in an instant. It's not like they're like, oh, my God, we're going to die in 30 seconds. I mean, it would still happen in an instant. But they might have known like, hey, this isn't normal. We're going to have to go back up. Sandbags. Thank you.
Banks and online payment systems will suffer an outage in Europe and the United States, spreading worldwide. Talks of liquidity and credit crisis happening will spread rapidly. Sunday, customers will try to get money out of their banks but will be turned away. Talk of bank runs on Twitter and Facebook will promptly be banned. Late Sunday night, Eurozone banks will suffer a liquidity issue and fail critical margin levels. Monday, 26th, liquidity crisis contagion will spread to the United States. Financial instruments, much like those used by Archegos, will blow up across the entire financial sector. Bank of America, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs are rumored to be insolvent along with others. The super rich will try to get their money out of the banks only to be denied. Stock market will drop 20% and is closed for the day. Tether and other stable coins will fail, causing cryptocurrencies to crash as they become illiquid. Short midterm is that cryptocurrencies will become worthless. Tuesday, Eurozone total meltdown. Bank deposits are bailed, and most people will lose all their money. Social protests erupt in Europe.
Everybody's going to lose their money unless you send it to me. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a 40-year-old kid who's begging for your money.
While silver and gold skyrocket. Lapse is final. It's successful. By Friday, voter fraud data is going to be dumped on the internet. And
if I was a better e-bagger, I would probably be in a better position. I'm just so terrible at it.
Elections going all the way back 40 years. Governments will go into hiding. Meme stock and silver commodity shorts issues reaches.
Yeah. So here's my deal. A bit from the bean. That adding that pressure and removing that pressure and adding that pressure and removing that pressure, adding that pressure and removing that pressure. I don't think anybody knew how many cycles the carbon fiber tube could take. People are worried about the bolts on the front. There'd be so much pressure that it wouldn't matter if you had a fucking crane down there. You couldn't pull the nose cone off, even with all the bolts missing. The bolts and the O-ring don't play a part anymore. There's so much pressure cramming it together. That's why it doesn't have any gaskets. It's a polished metal to metal surface. And any times I've ever put together, like working on turbines or jet engines or whatever, anytime we put together a metal-to-metal surface, it's extremely high pressure and extremely high heat where gaskets don't even fucking matter. O-rings don't matter. Bolts don't matter once you get to that pressure. The bolts are only there to hold it until it gets to that pressure, and then it holds itself together. You couldn't pull it apart if you fucking wanted to.
International media and heads of state will demand answers from the U.S. because they're too exposed through their weird financial instruments. BRICS will pick up speed to replace the dollar then and now.
Well, nothing they would have went down there would have had a track record, right? Because this is brand new titanium or it's carbon fiber titanium rings on the end and titanium end caps. And how many trips have they made? I don't know. But there was nobody testing this. Like nobody sent it down there empty 300 times and said, okay, it's good for 300 trips at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we not know that there wasn't cracks developing every time you went down that were undetectable? When I'm in the field and we do that, like with GE, again with jet engines and turbine parts, they do stuff like NDE, non-destructive testing, right? Evaluation. But they spray it with dye, a chemical dye, and they spray it with a chemical fluorescent, then a chemical whitening agent, and then a chemical dye. And the dye will grab that fluorescent. The dye is clear, but it'll grab that fluorescent and it'll show cracks. We also do like x-raying, like when you make a big weld on a pipe or something, a pressure pipe, they come out and x-ray it. Visual inspection, but visual inspection only gets you the outside. So were they doing stuff like that? Were they taking it to somewhere where the whole entire thing could be fucking x-rayed? I doubt it. And how many trips is it good for? Just because it went down once doesn't mean it'll go down twice.
The dollar is declared non grata in many countries in the world, and legislation fast-tracked.
Dollar's no good. By the way, speaking to all the people that are waiting on the reevaluation or revaluation of the currency, somebody yeeted. Iraq just banned the use of the U.S. dollar, made it illegal.
Get ready for the...
Is Social Blade accurate? No, not really. If you're talking about like the earnings, Social Blade is not accurate.
The world economic system. Am I saying that?
They got good subscriber numbers, good viewer numbers usually, but every other website does too. But when they do their earnings, they'll say this person's earning between $5 and $6 million. Like it's so hard.
Will be this week.
The view count's probably pretty accurate.
Not necessarily, but I can verify that at least 75% of everything that I just read in that write-up is accurate, and the other 25%. sounds pretty accurate too, but I can't verify it.
Are Navy subs bolted from the outside? I guess the Navy sub hatches would be like the screw top where you have like the wheel, like a crank wheel, to open at least the top hatch. The nose cone, I'm sure, is welded and riveted on because you don't enter through the nose.
You need to have a couple things. Number one.
Again, the reason he built it the way he did was because nothing goes down to that depth. You want it with no diaphragms, no cracks, as little number of parts and seals. The two strongest ends were the domes, obviously, that were made in titanium, but you can't make the whole tube out of titanium. It'd be way too fucking heavy. So he supplemented carbon fiber, and carbon fiber is 5 inches thick, I think, of carbon fiber. But another thing you have to consider, even if it's laid by robotics, carbon fiber is not generally laid to where it's like perfect all the way through. Like there can be mistakes, there can be issues, there can be not enough penetration of their epoxy. They can be dry layers in there. There can be inherent cracks. There can be misweaves. Carbon fiber is a woven fabric. There can be misweaves where like you go over, under, and say you have an area microscopically that has 4 unders in a row instead of an over. Instead of alternating, that could be that shit right there could be enough to at those pressures.
You need to have enough food, water to last a couple weeks, at least a week, 2 to be safe.
Food and water. Send me your money.
Out of whatever institution you have it in. You have.
Take it out of the bank. Send it to me.
And you need to consider it now. I've obviously given everybody plenty of ways to get their.
What does that mean, Will? Nothing really. Iraq's economy, I guess I probably should have explained it better. Iraq's economy's been faltering for a while. And right now, one of their biggest issues are the retarded fucking revaluation people. So their own money, their own Iraqi dinar, has like a market price, and then it has a black market price, which is way higher because people are taking money out of Iraq and selling it for revaluation. And it's like 3 times what the actual value of the money is. Imagine if someone was stealing dollar bills from the United States and selling them for $3 a piece. At some point, you have to re-regulate that. And because of that, people were using U.S. dollars because it didn't seem like no one knew what the dinar was worth. No one knew what it was worth, so people were using U.S. dollars instead, right? Why is that bad for Iraq? It's not entirely bad. They can still fund stuff with U.S. dollars. They can still pay stuff for U.S. dollars. But U.S. dollars only have value when they return back to the United States. True value. They only have true value. So, like, if I'm taking them in Iraq, I'm getting them and exchanging them for a service. I may be able to exchange them for another good. But eventually, they got to make their way back to the U.S. to be changing or currency changer one. And that currency changer is going to take them to the United States. They need their own currency to be used to get their own economy stimulated enough to where they can support themselves. It was fighting an uphill battle because no one wants to use it. And what they're trying to do is get the market price, what the dinar is actually worth, and the black market price, which is revaluation people selling them online. They're trying to bring them closer to each other and get their own value.
Wealth out of the fiat Federal Reserve currency, as we know as the dollar.
It doesn't really mean anything, but I'm sure the idiots that believe in revaluation are going to freak out and say, "Oh my God, something's happening. It's got to be."
Via goldquiz.com if you have a 401k or IRA, or
you're good with that, and kids.
Silver and gold bullion if you want to physically possess it and you don't have a 401k or an IRA.
Silver and gold bullion. Someone in the chat said 7K takes a week to get you physical. Like if you have money in there, like in the vested vault or something, it takes a week to get like shit in your hand. I don't know. That was just in his comments. I read it earlier.
You could use any of those means if you want, or any other means.
How can we buy food with this inflation, Phil? We spend our money on Phil's silver.
Your wealth will be protected, and the QFS.
Eat the fucking silver, I guess.
But that does not mean that if you lose your money, you get it back. Doesn't happen that way. So why is the question? Why would the good guys, the white hats, right, the patriots, allow everyone to lose their money? That's the obvious question, right? Well, do you want the cabal to lose their money? Because they own most of the world's money, something like $600-700 trillion. That money and that worth, that net worth, that is why they're able to do the things that they do to us. They create division with racial wars. They create division with religious wars, homophobia. They have the straight fighting against the gay all the time. They create
Also, everybody remember Atsuko. She doesn't seem like she's feeling well tonight. So remember Atsuko. I hope she does. I hope she gets to feeling better.
Tension. They create job loss. They create election fraud. They create false flags that hurt people, or at least psychologically hurt people.
No, they're not bullshit. They never are.
And the
More money for Phil.
and it may not even be to the liking of a lot of people.
Silver won't digest. You can keep eating it over. Exactly. Your stomach acid won't even touch silver. So what you do is you keep eating it, keep shitting it out, wash it, rinse it out, get back good, right? Dig it out of the toilet, eat it again. You'll feel hungry. Or you'll feel full, not hungry.
Guy, kid, whatever, that happens to know some stuff. And it would break.
Oh, this is the best part.
I'm just assumed to be 40-year-old guy, kid.
He doesn't specifically mention 7K, but he tells everybody to get their money out and immediately go invest it in silver through one of the various easy ways they know it. I mean, he's mentioning 7K without mentioning it by name.
Whatever, that happens to know some stuff.
He has not mentioned Q as far as I know. So he's a 40-year-old man, kid, whatever, that happens to know some stuff.
I implore you. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just assumed to be 40-year-old guy, kid, whatever, that happens to know some stuff. And it would break my heart if you knew the information that I know and you don't act on it. Specifically,
Guy, kid, I just happen to know some stuff.
Individuals have
Okay.
in some sort of account.
Could be a guy, could be a kid, but I happen to know some stuff.
It's not going to end well for 401ks or IRAs. It's just not if it's in dollars. If you have a massive savings account in a bank that is part of the Federal Reserve, it's not going to end well. There's a bunch of different ways to get your wealth out of the dollar, like I said, and we all need to be thinking about those ways right now.
All of them. All those different ways. Think about all of them. But use mine, please.
I want to get the right number here. Over the last 5 days, there has been close to $4 billion. The number went up from the post that I made earlier today. In the last 5 days, $4 billion has exited China.
Okay. That could just be because Russia's not looking so great in the Ukraine war. Russia and China have been teamed up. I mean, that could be from tons of things. Uh-oh, there's Thomas Mullen with his accent back. Did somebody review that and play it if they have a chance?
Any account
If not, I'll review it in a second.
that's unable to be linked or converted to a metal. Gold and silver are God's money. Our next
God's gold and silver are God's money. That is the line of the last 2 years, I guess. That's God's money. God put that money here. Gold and silver? That's what God wanted us to have.
Hey folks, this is Thomas Mullen from Belfast. Loving the show. Keep up a good work, well. Love it.
Thank you very much. That was a good accent. I thought you said people would make fun of you. That was a good accent. God, I know personally God does not use gold and silver. He buys everything on credit.
financial system will be backed by gold.
Yeah, we confiscate precious metals before. Yes.
I've been talking about this for 2 years, but now it's becoming mainstream. You want to know about a gold-backed financial system, a gold-backed currency? There's one of 100 articles that you could find in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, I was talking about it first because I knew it was happening, but these guys are starting to catch on.
Okay, now it's mainstream.
Not too long
They're finally catching up with Phil. Thank you very much for the donation.
ago that there was a 9/11 type event that was going to happen very soon. Everyone heard that and they're like, oh, planes and people, dying and jumping out of buildings.
Oh, Phil started on 9/11.
Crashing in fake areas and fake planes crashing into the Pentagon was really a missile. No. What I meant by a 9/11 type event was a worldwide catastrophe.
Get my fake beggar glasses on.
More of a terrible tragedy, similar to
If you need more proof that Phil and I work together, we both got glasses on. That's how you know people are on the same team.
9/11 in the sense that it was a terrible
Hashtag same team.
But this one's going to be more financial. And this one's going to hurt as many people. That 9/11 hurt both if you were connected to 9/11 and lost a loved one, or if you were just so mentally affected by 9/11.
Actually, wasn't Jesus handed silver one time and he said, return unto Caesar what is Caesar's? Or some shit like that, right?
That it still affects you today, like me.
He wouldn't even accept it.
Everyone knows about 9/11, no matter what country you're in, what part of the world you live in. Everyone knows about it. It's a talking point that can be talked about anywhere at any time. And what I was talking about with the...
I hope so. I'm saving up for a grill. Oh, actually, I wanted to start a poll. Here you go. I'm going to start a poll over on Twitch. New poll. Let's see. Let's do a 5-minute poll. No additional votes. There we go. Start the poll. Back to it.
Major false flag was exactly that. The military that you see across everywhere. In the May 30th live, the very last live that I did, I talked about the military about to be unleashed in June, and you can listen to the detractors if you want to, saying, oh, well, that's just National Guard exercises. Okay, sure it is. When was the last time you saw a National Guard exercise to the tune of what we see now happening with this military?
Makes sense.
You listen to those people, those same people that are saying that are probably being paid to tell you that.
Okay.
Listen, you're going to said this a long time ago.
It's not the National Guard that goes out every year and literally does this exact style of training. And why would they be training in urban warfare? What type of warfare is going on in the world right now? Like what's happening in Russia and Ukraine right now? But they're probably deep state. Okay, I'm the only one telling you the truth.
See a separation of who is an actual truther and who is trying to get you to not listen to the truthers while being disguised as a truther. There are not a lot of truthers. When the truther movement happened and people like me started to come on and tell you things that are happening that you wouldn't have otherwise known about, there was panic. Because we could get in front of a microphone, we could get in front of a camera, we could get on social media and develop 15, 20 million viewers. So there had to be an infiltration of that truther market, of that truther community. So these other people that came up, claim that they were truthers, they'll tell you the opposite of what I'm saying.
Okay.
They're not truthers. They're deep state.
They're deep state.
Just like
Good
Antifa.
God.
It's the same thing, just in a different package. This next event may not take...
Oh, if you're not on Twitch, it says should we go down to Florida and make content with Bullshit? But we've been thinking about going down to Florida for a few days to do some stuff with the kids and possibly make some content while we're there. So that was the poll. If you're not on Twitch, that's the poll.
Many lives as what we know about 9/11.
Uh-oh.
Just as many people.
Static. Must be over the target.
Staticky.
Now no audio.
Locals.
Oh, we're back.
Locals.
Phil doesn't even fucking understand that there's a delay on his stream because he's like, locals, do you have sound? Why are some people saying no audio? Well, now some people are saying it's good. Are y'all idiots?
No sound?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a grill, not
No sound on
veneers.
locals.
Rob a jewelry store, tell them make me a grill.
No? I don't sound on locals? No. Rumble, we got sound on Rumble? That Rumble's good. No sound on locals, huh? Let me do this. Oh, I can't do that. That's right. Refresh. Here we go. Why are some people saying good on locals? We're back. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. I wish I could figure it out. I think
So he literally does nothing but just waits for his audio to catch up, and boom, that's it.
just a faulty microphone, but whatever it is, it's highly annoying. So, yeah, that's really all I got tonight, guys. Told you it was about 6:30. We're at about 6:30 right now. I want to tell you a couple things about Rumble here before we sign off. There is
A couple things about Rumble before we sign off, okay?
now a subscribe button to Rumble. I think it's $5 a month. You get like a little badge. It's right below the chat. If you look at the chat right there.
I was saying that the other day. There is a separate subscribe button to Rumble. It just popped up for me the other day. And I think it's set at $4.99, just like Twitch. And you get a little badge. I don't know anything more about that other than like there's a subscribe button. And it's $5. And it's not locals. It's Rumble, which I think is weird because they're kind of competing with their own other company. Oh, no.
Wilbur, this is Ramesh. I finally made it to the other edge of the firmaments. God damn it.
Oh, shit. The other age of the firmaments. The firmaments. Thanks for checking in with the other edge of the firmaments. I felt like I could see a curve, though. That was bad. How did you get a curve on a flat disc? Thank you for the the video, the dono clip.
There's a little red box that says subscribe. You get a subscribe button. You get some cool, fancy stuff. I believe that $5 goes directly to me. I truthfully, I don't need the $5. But if you're looking to differentiate how your account looks and get some additional perks on Rumble, you can definitely do that. Just a reminder to everybody that my website is philgodlewski.locals.com. You can also get there by going to philgodlewski.live.com, which will forward you over to Locals. We are doing giveaways. We just gave away a bunch of silver. We're about to mail that out actually this coming week. So if you want to that, you can join the
wait, you gave away a bunch of silver like 6 weeks ago, but you're about to mail it out? Got it.
website. I do plan
Phil is the infiltration. I would agree.
on going live at least one more time this coming week. I don't know exactly what day yet because we got some stuff going on. We obviously have the 4th of July coming up.
Should my family go to Florida and make, it says maker, but make content with Bull? So far winning is who the fuck is Bull? So.
But I will be live. I am stateside now. I'm going to be traveling quite a bit over the next 30 days, but I will be able to do lives where I am. Sorry about the Italy thing. It's just that the internet there is just garbage. So nonetheless, I love you guys. I'll leave with this.
We might be going to Florida. We haven't settled it yet, but we might be going to Florida for a few days.
The indictments, the sealed indictments that are out there right now are about to be unsealed, a good majority of them, and there are over 427,000, I believe. They have just been growing and growing and growing and growing.
Also, he's coming to Tennessee for a few days, so either way, we'll make content together.
And you're about to see a lot of them come out. We are, I've been saying this so long, I've been led to believe that what I've been saying this whole time is accurate, but I've said this so many times before, it sounds idiotic coming out of my mouth now, but we're on the precipice.
Oh, suddenly Mariah has demands of stuff that I should do for her. The fuck do you do for me?
Of the finality of the Great Awakening. And I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. And I know you have too, but for me it's a little different. Half my life has been dedicated to doing exactly what I'm doing right now. And by God's grace, I actually now have a platform to do it on. And
half his life has been dedicated to being a truther.
We have woke up a lot of people. And we will continue to do that as the months and years go on. I love you guys.
Nothing's changed with any lawsuit.
I will announce.
If there's a change, I do. If there's a change, I do updates. There hasn't been an update, so there hasn't been a change. Oh shit! Hold on.
To do it on, and we have woke up a lot of people, and we will continue to do that as the months and the years go on. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I will announce.
I love you guys. We're waking up a lot of people. I love you guys. And that's it. That is the whole Phil Godlewski saga. Nothing new. Nothing's changed. Nothing's fucking happening. No answer of why he flip-flopped on SCOTUS or the Brunson case. No change about literally anything. Everything's still the same. Send me your money. Hunter rolled over on everybody, and we're right at the end. The stage is still set. Here is the text message I sent you. Here. Sorry for the interruption. Let's see. That was Phil's update. Nothing's changed. Nothing's happening. Nothing ever will happen. It'll just literally just be this over and 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 over again. Send me your money. Send me your money. Send me your money. Send me your money. The stage is set. Send me your money. The stage is set. The other thing I definitely wanted to go over was this, which I thought was very, very funny. So Phil got mad. Here is the, before we wrap up Phil, here's the rest of this. It says, boring live, chat muted. So Ashley Connor says boring live. Then the senior mod says, chat muted. Wow, the negativity in here is out of control. We all want this to be over yesterday. We are road weary. Can you imagine what life would be like if we had to do this again in 10 years because the white hats caved to the demands I see in this chat? The end is in sight. When is the end? I wish I knew, as all of you do, but that is never going to be our reality. If you do not trust the white hats to end this the right way, I suggest you take a break from this chat. Chat will remain muted for a while so people have a chance to simmer down. So again, we shut down his chat. The same way we always do. And finally, we'll pull up this post. So, boom. Let's see. Uh-oh. Looking good. Somebody's got a new fucking truck. It's not bad looking, is it? What do you mean nothing happened? There's a fake coup going on in Russia? And you know, Russia's almost always on the fucking brink. They've been at war in Ukraine for goddamn a year now. Is that a sign that Trump's coming back? Nothing's fucking happened. There is no reevaluation. There is no Nasara Gassara. There are no fucking med beds. There are no Trump coming back. There is no Biden being arrested. There is no Hunter turning. Nothing he said fucking happened. That's exactly what I meant when I said nothing fucking happened. Anyway, somebody's got a nice truck. Who could this belong to? Oh, there's the plates. It's a Silverado High Country even. Damn. It's not a bad looking truck. I used to have when I was out on the road and I needed it, I had a Duramax. It was probably my favorite truck. We ended up giving it up to as part of, I ended up selling it as part of like the deal to get a house and stuff. It doesn't matter, but that's probably my favorite truck ever, a white Duramax. Is this one even a fucking, well, yeah, it's got HD badges. It's weird not seeing one with Duramax badge. Is it a 6.0 gas? It would still have a Duramax. That says 2500 HD. Wouldn't it still have a Duramax badge right here? Is this a gas fucking dually? Blech. How disgusting. Hey, folks, my truck was stolen. Downtown Dallas on Main Street at 2:05 a.m. Didn't learn about it until 4 p.m. today. VIN number is 1GC4. I guess we could decode that VIN. Hold on. Copy selected text. We'll see what motor it's got in it. On the side of the hood now? Yeah, but I don't see that either. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe in the black. Maybe that's it in the black. Pickup 3500 weight class for. It is a diesel. It's a Duramax diesel. It's 4-wheel drive. Duramax diesel, 6-speed Allison. L5P direct injection Duramax Gen 5 variation 1. Okay. It is a diesel. Hey folks, my truck was stolen downtown Dallas on Main Street at 2:05 a.m. Didn't learn about it until 4 p.m. today. VIN number 1GC4 Yankee Victor Echo Yankee 2, I'm sorry, Lima Foxtrot 185160. I couldn't read it. It was like in a blurred spot on my monitor. $3,000 reward to anyone. This is probably a $60,000, $70,000 truck. Maybe even more than that. $3,000 reward, though, if you find it. Who leads the return of this truck to me? Thief. Now listen to this, and who does it remind you of? Who does this remind you of? Thief is tattooed full body. Where was Phil at yesterday at 2:05 a.m.? You think that son of a bitch was in Dallas? I'm just trying to connect the dots, folks. Okay? I don't want to draw you a picture. I want to draw you a map. Huh? Yeah, I haven't bought a new truck in a long time, but with it being I guess we could look it up. What was the package? It was a High Country, and it's a 2020. Okay. 2020 Chevy 3500 Duramax High Country. Let's see if somebody's got one for sale. Yeah, sent on the used market. This is a 4-wheel drive High Country. This one's in black. It's setting at $73,000. That's just the first one I found. So it's not like definitive or anything, but 73,000. Those are not dualies. Those are single wheelbase. 2019, 2023, 2022. That's not a dually. That's not a dually. Damn, there isn't many dualies on here. The 3,500 single wheelbase. The first one's setting at $72,000. I'm sorry, $71,988, and it has 19,000 miles on it. It's 2020 Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD High Country Crew Cab. Same thing. 4-wheel drive. $72,000 on Car Gurus. Currently listed. So there you go. He's giving you $3,000 though if you find it. It's not. No, it's not brand new. It's a 2020 model. No, they said this for the VIN decodes too. The VIN decodes to a 2020 Chevrolet pickup truck, 3500 High Country. Yeah. Brand new. I bet it's more expensive. I'm assuming if it's 3 years old and it's $70,000, it's probably close to $100,000 brand new. So anybody that helps Scott McKay find his truck, you've got. It's very funny. It's very funny that they stole his truck. I wish I knew something about it. That would be amazing. I would celebrate. I might be celebrating anyways. Let's see what else we got. A quick update. We're getting ready to go do, in 20 minutes, we're going to a Patreon show. Mariah's sending over, I guess, some dramatic reading material. That was the 14 interruption, so she could figure out where to send it to. Where did it go? Okay, here it is.
He actually gave me his helmet, so I'm so thankful.
What's up, everyone?
So if you don't know who that was, that is the love of Scott's life, Christina, claiming that she is now the the blue Power Ranger. She's taking over the blue Power Ranger, and he has relinquished that ability to her and even gave her the helmet. And it looks like she's wearing the helmet as far as I can tell.
He actually gave me his helmet, so I'm so thankful.
What's up, everyone? Christina's a fraud, you know? That is a filter she's using. And in fact...
Okay.
Nah, you can tell. I still got my helmet.
I don't know about that. Seems like she's got the real helmet.
And the bottom left, you can tell you, blue Power Ranger.
What?
She's a fraud. I never gave her it. I never, nah.
Why would she be saying these things? Why would she be mad at you, Scotty?
Just mad I broke up with her.
Oh no. She's mad that you broke up with her? Why'd you break up with her?
She's just mad. She's also mad that I won't give her my new Snapchat, which I'll be posting, putting on my bio on this account and .2 account. And she's just mad that I won't give her my new number because I'm literally done with her ass. I mean, and also, there's another way you can tell that it's a filter. She can't do this. So, she's just a complete fraud. So, talk to you later. May the power protect y'all.
Okay, she's a complete fraud. She's a fraud. Now, Scotty has a brand new account. I did hear back from Evelyn. We'll do that on Patreon. It was just a little short snippet, but we did hear back from Evelyn. So Scotty has a brand new account, and one of the best things I think I've seen from that account, it is the White Tiger Ranger 2.0. One of the best things I think I've ever seen on the internet. I can't believe that this app is free. I cannot believe that all this entertainment at my fingertips, all it costs me is a little bit of data harvesting by the Chinese National People's Party of Communism, or whatever the fuck it is. And I get to watch all this for free? For free? Here we go.
What's going on, you guys? This is my first video.
Now, the first thing is a PSA, but we're not really paying attention to the PSA. We want to see what he's got in his buggy. I want you to guess, what does Scott have in his buggy at Walmart? What does Scott have in his buggy at Walmart?
To the people who don't put, if you don't want to,
you can tell she's using a filter. Bull fucking shit. That's the real goddamn helmet. Tina fucking Greer. You ready to put your life on the line behind that comment? I'm ready to fucking joust. You keep spreading misinformation.
Items. Do it.
Are we putting back the Cinnamon Toast Crunch? It had too much. It had too much fiber and bran in it. He needs something less Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay, that is way too healthy. I will give you. Tina says, "Laugh out loud." Yep, I will give you. This is way too healthy. That's the hint you get. Whatever he's got in his buggy is much worse than 2 boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I grabbed 2 of these, but I'm not getting them. But anyways, just put them back where they belong, because some people...
Someone says tampons.
They just leave it...
There's a difference between tampons and tampoons. I think tampons are put in by the user. Tampoons are launched like harpoons. When you see like, the great white whale, and you're just trying to calm it down, you load them into the launcher off the bow of the ship and just poof, 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 till one hits.
When they go and they change their mind, like walk around and be like, oh, I don't want this. And this is going to be an example. I'm going to put these back, like...
Go potty train those fucking kids and get out of here.
You walk around...
All right, so he picks up some chopped pecans, but he can't weed. So he's like, you pick these things up, then you don't want them.
With these, you go walk around and go, oh, I don't want these.
This is a very, very good reenactment, honestly. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've picked up these nuts and went to the aisle cap right beside where I picked them up and said, I don't want these, and just shoved them into the aisle. That's how it always happens. It's not like you'd have to walk all the way across the store to put them back. It's like literally just 4 steps away. I don't want these nuts.
Put them like that.
All right, guys, time's running out. What does Scotty have in his cart? What is Scotty? Time's running out. Get those answers locked in. Final answer. Phone a friend. Lick these nuts. We're going in.
No. Because if you put them anywhere you want, that confuses people. I mean...
Do you see it yet?
Yeah, I got me ice cream too. Pieces of cream, my favorite. 6 pints.
He has 4 2-liters of Diet Coke and 6 fucking pints of peaches and cream ice cream. If that's not the breakfast of fucking champions, what is? Olympians. Carb load with 6 pints of ice cream and 4 2-liters of Diet Coke. He's watching the old Waistline, boys. 4. I've never seen someone buy ice cream by the 6-pack, first of all. I thought that was limited to like beers and occasionally waters. But 4 2-liters of Diet Cokes, 6 pints of peaches and cream ice cream, and that is it. We are ready to check. Put back the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Fuck that. That's part of a healthy, balanced breakfast. Fuck the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm getting 6 pints of ice cream and 4 2-liters of Diet Coke. Oh, man. The fact that they let this guy venture around in public by himself is mind-blowing. And that he documents it all for... This guy could be living, and we had no idea what he might purchase at Walmart. We could guess, right? But instead, he goes out all by his lonesome and documents it all for... Nobody's making him. Nobody's making him. He documents everything for us. Jesus fucking Christ.
But I'm just saying, to make it easier on...
He even said 6 pints. I'm not just miscounting on purpose. He says, yeah, I got ice cream, my favorite, peaches and cream, 6 pints.
that. No. Because if you put them anywhere you want, that confuses people.
SRT8_Anna just resubscribed for 11 months. I think Scott thinks he's a Mac Daddy.
He is.
Muppets supplies Scott lol.
He's the biggest Mac Daddy I've ever met. I think Scott thinks he's a Mac Daddy. Where's the Muppet supplies? He's busy fucking doing his ventriloquy in a drive-thru somewhere near you. Fucking McDonald's are terrified. They've started shutting down drive-thrus just in case it's him that pulls up.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I got me ice cream.
This is how you get the lopsided body of a Greek god.
2 pieces of cream, my favorite. 6 pints.
6 pints. 6 pints. My favorite. 6 pints.
But I'm just saying, to make it easier on other people to know the prices of them.
So single, red flag queen. So single and ready to dingle, or however that saying goes.
Just put it back in where you got it from. I mean, it's not that hard.
He's got. I was wondering where the other 3 pints were. I thought they were down in the buggy. They're on the other side. So he's got 3 pints. He's got 3 pints of ice cream, 4 2-liters right down the middle in case he gets dehydrated while walking through the aisle, and then another 3 pints as a reserve. Like when you ride your motorcycle and you got a reserve tank. That's the reserve tank. Okay. That is the reserve ice cream over on the right-hand side. You go, you like, just like you read, from left to right. 3 pints, 4 2-liters, 3 pints, day is done. That's breakfast. The cart is so empty. Oh, hopes and dreams down here in the cart. Fucking diabetes up here in the baby seat. No, Scott, no.
Just be considerate, all right? Peace out.
The only thing else he has to pick up is a 55-gallon drum of insulin. Peace out.
What's going on, you guys?
I could watch this on loop.
To the people who don't put, if you don't want the items, do it like this. Put it back. I grabbed 2 of these, but I'm not getting them. But anyways, just put them back where they belong, because some people, they just
he exists. He exists as if no one is watching. Like no one is paying attention. No one is fucking supervising. No one is like, I don't know. He exists in a world where no one's watching, but we're all fucking watching. Mouth agape. Like, is he gonna eat all that fucking ice cream naked? Is that why he always has endless amounts of ice cream while he's naked recording live stream or TikTok videos? Is that why? Makes sense. I bet you the videos he makes where he's like, I bet you I could chug this Coke in less than 3 seconds. It just starts fucking chugging the shit. No one asked him to. No one challenged him to anything. He's just like, fuck it. We got it.
When they go,
you already know, fam.
Change their mind, like walk around and be like, oh, I don't want this. And this is going to be an example. I'm going to put these back. Like, say, for example, you walk around with
5 for the Scott, 1 for the roaches. That's right.
Go, oh, I don't want these.
To be fair, if he uses that ice cream just right and cools the roaches enough, they slow down to where he can actually catch them with his gigantic hot dog fingers.
And put them like that. No. Because if you put them anywhere you want, that confuses people. I mean, yeah, I got me ice cream too. 3 pieces of cream, my favorite. 6 pints.
He's wearing hiking boots. Hiking boots, cargo shorts, no shirt.
But I'm just saying, to make it easier on other people.
Imagine you're the next person that shops at whatever this store is. You're the very next person who shops here, and all the fecal matter from his fingernails have all been implanted in the handle of that cart. He's always got shit on his fingers. Always. He has shitty fingers.
To know the prices of them.
Oh, it's a Winn-Dixie. It's a Winn-Dixie, boys. Anybody shop at Winn-Dixie? You could be tainted.
Just put it back in where you got it from. I mean, it's not that hard. Really, it's not that hard. Just be considerate, all right? Peace out.
Hiking boots, and ankle socks. This dude is crazy. Okay, then he went to Walmart. So that was just breakfast. He had to go to Walmart to get lunch. It is fucking 12 1-pound bags of sugar and then a box of cupcake sprinkles. And that's lunch. He had to go there. They don't have it at Winn-Dixie.
Hey guys, I'm at Walmart. I'm not going to buy this, but
I bet you would, Jessa.
Who remembers this?
Who remembers the Etch-a-Sketch? Who remembers this? No Wi-Fi needed. Who remember? I'm not going to buy it. I'm just, hey guys, I'm at Walmart. I'm not going to buy this, but who remembers it?
Hey guys, I'm at Walmart. I'm not going to buy this, but who remembers this? I do. Charles Shake Toys. I used to have one of these.
Oh, yeah, the old draw and shake. Bro, it says Etch-a-Sketch, and that's what it says Etch-a-Sketch in the top corner. Who remembers these old draw and shake to a waste machines? The name brand's right. Who remembers these old draw and shake to a wastes? 6 fucking pints of Bluebell peaches and creams and 4 2-liters of Diet Coke is all this man bought today. It's all this man bought today at the store was 6 pints of ice cream. I wonder if they asked him if he was going to a birthday party. When he went to check, oh, you got a kid's birthday party or something? Nope, that's breakfast. They banned me from my local McDonald's drive-thrus. Oh.
I'm not going to get them. I'm just looking for games for me and Dad to play. Anyways, check y'all later.
Check y'all later. Just looking for games for me and Dad to play. Today's Friday. Tony, do you want to do that tomorrow? You want to start tomorrow? So on Saturdays, Tony's going to do a show. Then I'm going to start at 9 p.m. And then I'll probably be on the tail end of their show. And then go directly into my show, and that's on Saturday, so that'll be tomorrow if he wants to do it tomorrow. Okay, we'll start tomorrow. So I'll send out a link on all my platforms when Tony starts his show, and if you want to go watch it, go check it out there. I'll be there at the end of it, and then I'll go directly into my Saturday show at 9 p.m. So it'll be a little bit later, but I'll be over there for a little bit hanging out too. If COVID didn't make you wipe down all your stuff after shopping, thinking of Scotty's nails and hands will always poop covered. Always. So tomorrow I'll share the link and I'll be on there for a little bit, and then I'll be on my own show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh my God.
Hey, River Rat 177. Here's a shout out.
The Flash Wangel.
You like this, River? Peace out, girl. Love you.
Peace out, girl. Peace out, girl. Hope you like this, Wither. Peace out, girl. The first comment says, Day 174. Subject seems confused while dressing himself. Subject continues to insist his rage is contained. Testing and observation will continue. Peace out, girl. Linda Vinda. There was one more video I think he did. I know some people don't like this content, but I don't care.
What's up, everyone?
This was just posted 2 minutes ago. He's already confused. What's up, everyone? Sorry.
What's up, everyone? This video is to Christina. XO_Christina. That's a filter. I know those tricks.
Oh, he's still freaking out. She really, really, really triggered him. But we'll watch her full video in just a second. Let me see if I can actually grab it. I've got it here, I think.
So
No, that's the fraud alert one. Damn it, I don't have it, but I can get it in just a second. Let me see. I think it's XO_Christina. Or is it Christina XO_? Is that it? Oh, that's her right there. XO_Christina. We'll watch her full video. He is very triggered by this. So this is the original one.
What's up, guys? It's the Blue Ranger here. I just wanted to wish everybody a blessed Friday. I hope everybody has a safe weekend and gets to spend it with their friends and family and everybody who matters the most. I will be taking over the Blue Ranger from Scott. He actually gave me his helmet, so I'm so thankful. So just comment below, give me some ideas, like for videos, like what you guys want to see, like I could like power up. And
this is all just a troll.
Something kind of just like.
Why does Scott keep getting new accounts? It's usually when people are calling him out too much. When people are saying shit like, you're a beggar, go home. Why did you spend a week in Atlanta living in your car begging for gas money when you could have just went to your house 3 hours away? You know, when people start calling it, or when he stole all that money from that charity, he stole like $500 from a fucking charity. That's usually when he fucking scrambles for a new account.
Really get into the cosplay of the Blue Ranger now that I'm taking over. Thank you, Scott. But have a blessed day. Bye.
Scott's the top comment, and it says, FWAD! With an angry face. Then the replies say, I couldn't tell a difference, Scott. Thank you for letting us know. I was ready to go full wolf pack on this scammer. She is telling the truth. I was there when he gave it to her. So now this is another video he did of the Digimon one. So she's making Scott content.
Bitch, and with the biggest.
Liar! I never asked for your new anything. I haven't tried to call your number because I haven't tried reaching out. Blue Ranger out. And then there's another one.
Scott, let's just make it very clear. I don't want your number, and I never asked for your new Snapchat. I don't want to talk to you because I have a Wolfpack leader who is so nice, doesn't cuss me out, doesn't disrespect women, and actually values friendship. And not only that, but allows us to be Power Rangers and lets us be the persons we want to be. So, with that said, I know you think my helmet's fake, Scott, but I just lifted it up. And challenge to you is you might have a helmet, but you have a suit because I have a suit. I don't know. And see, Scott thinks it's fake, but look. He's just mad. So, shout out to Kevin. He is the best cosplayer for a Power Ranger.
Yeah, she's not the best tanned
TikTok has ever seen. I mean, he put Scott to absolute shame, okay? The first
now she's bragging about his arch enemy, Kevin.
Went to our Wolfpack meeting. Kevin made me aware that Scott Rogers totally power-ups wrong. He uses the wrong coin. He is a freak.
He does have Kevin did call out he's using the wrong coin and the wrong morpher. And if we're going to get serious about being the Blue Ball Ranger, we have to have the right coin in the right transformer. We can't mix like Transformer New Age and Transformer Dinos, okay? Oh, you want a fucking New Age Dino?
Freaking fraud.
Fuck out of here.
Now, one thing I'm going to challenge Scott to is I can lift up my mask, but do you have a blue Power Ranger suit like I do? Guess we'll just have to see. All right, Blue Ranger out.
Ask him for the green suit that got stolen while he was making his X-rated film down in Louisiana.
Blue Ranger out. I'm headed back to my wolf pack, and we do have a meeting.
I'm actually the blue ballin' ranger. The blue ballin' ranger.
Seems that we have
Oh, guess who said it too? Tan blue ball ranger.
steer clear of Scott, per usual, because
I'm actually the smooth ball ranger. That's it. Silly, nothing but warm silly putty down there.
he's beginning to get mad that I am becoming the Blue Ranger, and I'm sorry, but he's already the White Tiger Ranger, and he doesn't even know how to properly be that. He doesn't even know how to morph right. He power-ups wrong. Like, sorry, bud. And I can take off my helmet. So once again, he is a liar, but toodles for now. Blue Ranger out.
Blue Angel out.
Scott, let's...
All right, here's what we get. Scott says, fake helmet, put the helmet, have your heard of I don't have the coin, huh, idiot? From one more time. Fake helmet, put the helmet, have you heard of I don't have the coin, huh, idiots? To the best of my ability, I have there's no punctuation at all. Then that's followed by, you will never be a Power Ranger, look for a video. You will never be Ranger material, you stupid sloot. Sorry, I ad-libbed a little bit there. She's been getting on my nerves too, okay? So let's go back to the White Tiger Ranger because he is a very salty, my boy.
What's up, everyone?
This is getting messy.
This video is to Christina. XO_.
Be careful in traffic. They're binding tears.
Christina. That's a filter. I know those tricks. I know filters. I'm smarter than you. And plus, haven't you heard of the morpher did not come with the right power coin?
Haven't you ever heard that my morpher did not come with the white power coin? You told Kevin you lost it, you fucking liar. You told Kevin you lost it on a walk with your dad. Now, which story is true? It didn't come with the white power coin, or you lost it on a walk with your dad?
Searching on the web for the power coin. And they do sell individual.
Oh, he's searching right now on the World Wide Web. Don't forget, this man has unsupervised access to the whole goddamn internet and doesn't know how to use incognito mode. So one day, a few thousand terabytes of his search history will be released upon the world. So just so everybody's being prepared for like a nuclear style event, that'll be when the fucking warning sirens go off. They tell you to take shelter. All that stuff happens. Get a helmet. Put the fucking helmet on.
Power coins. I am intending to get the power coin. Now I'm going to get it. And plus, you have to use your imagination, girl.
Girl, use your imagination, girl. Plus, you gotta use your imagination, girl. I'm using my imagination to find some semblance of speech here. It's capped. That's all I've got.
And you would never be a Power Ranger. You
Never
have connection to the morphing grid.
Never. You will never be a Power Ranger, and you will never have a connection to the morphin grid. Facts. On God. Period.
You're a fraud. I have many secret accounts that go into your live or whoever's live you in. And screen record. I know you're making fun of me. I got witnesses who tell me that you're making fun of me.
I got witnesses who's telling me. I know, because I am a... Remember the video he did where he's like, you don't have to be beautiful to get a girl. What they really want is the brains. And I got them all white heel. I know, because I'm a smart guy, that you're making fun of me. And I have witnesses that's been telling me.
I'm not.
By the way, he's been telling everybody that they've been dating, and she sends him nudes on the regular for the last 2 years. So...
You're a fraud, a liar. Nah. Talk to you later.
You're what? It reminds me of a story my dad tells. My uncle, I think it was my uncle Richard. He's got a boy, a son, and he said that when his son was little, like 5 or 6 or something like that, he went out and bought a pizza and for the family, and he brought it home and set it on the table, and he had to run outside to do something, like something with his truck or whatever. And he come back and opened the pizza box, and one of his son was sitting there. He come back and opened the pizza box, and his son was facing away from him, and it was completely empty. A full fucking, like, large pizza. And his son was, maybe he was like 7 or 8. Maybe he's older than that. But still, he was young. And he said, damn it, I know I bought a pizza. Where'd that pizza go? And his son looked at him and rubs his belly and goes, it's all white heel. It's a very funny story. But I hear it all the time at, like, family reunions. My dad likes to tell it. But yeah, that's what Scott reminds me of. You'll never be in the morphin' grid. It's all white heel. All the smarts, all white heel. He is fucking hot, boy.
So I'm so thankful.
What's up, everyone? Because she's a fraud, you know? That is a filter she's using. And in fact, nah, you can tell. I still got my helmet.
The old poop fingers. Look how much curly hair there is over here. And for some reason, this one's smooth. Not to mention, this is like 4 inches higher than this. This is like putting on the green, and this is like out in the rough, except the hair is reversed. For some reason, this is down by the creek.
There's different ways to tell. And the bottom...
I am almost certain this was like a 1980s science experiment where they had 2 baby cadavers of like one was like 11 pounds, 6 ounces, and the other one was like a fucking preemie. And they're like, yeah, we can put them together. That one's got a good left side. That one's got a good right side. Stitch them motherfuckers up. I'm not scared of shit. This is the world of science. And that Scott was born. Guh.
You can tell you, Blue ain't Power Ranger. She's a fraud. I never gave her it. Nah. She's just mad I broke up with her. She's just mad.
He's not the same human on both sides. Different eyes, different heights of everything, 2 different tits, 2 different nipples, 2 different nose holes. One side of his nose is twice as big as the other side of his nose. It's 2 different humans, which is much different than I found out one time I have a seam at the base of my scrotum, and I thought that maybe I was stitched together from 2 different humans. But at least I'm symmetrical.
And she's also mad that I won't give her my new Snapchat, which I'll be posting, putting on my bio on this account and .2 account. And she's just mad that I won't give her my new number.
She's mad I won't send her my nudes on my Snapchat, girl.
I'm literally done with her ass. I mean, and also, there's another way you can tell that it's a filter. She can't do this.
That is 2 different people's noses. The eye spacing's different. The eyebrows are different. The forehead's there. This side even grows more hair than that side. I'm calling it. Nobody can convince me he's not stitched together from two different humans. Not happening.
She's just a complete fraud. So, talk to you later. May the power protect you.
Explain to me that one half of your head grows more hair than the other half of your head, split right down the fucking seam. The reason it don't grow right in the middle is scar tissue from when they stitched them back together. You can't grow hair through scar tissue. Whoever the actor is off screen here that has kind of the muffled voice, he deserves like an Emmy nomination. This is the last one. We got to go to Patreon, guys. He ate his twin.
Yeah.
He melted into it.
Why you got your power sword on your sword holder? Remember Tammy? Yeah, Tammy Wajukas. Yes.
Tammy Wajukas. You guys remember Tammy Wajukas? You remember Tammy? Yeah, Tammy Wajukas. Yeah, she was kidnapped. She was kidnapped by who? Who kidnapped her? The bad guys. Oh, you're going to fight the bad guys with your sword?
She's been kidnapped.
It's amazing.
Remember that? What's it? You want to know, man? When you put on your yeah, no. Flying to her. Not flying, just teleport. Use my Iron Man helmet to target. Find her where she's at.
Why is you spend all day at home literally doing nothing? Why is your shirt specifically under your tits so dirty? Why is your fucking under cleavage black? What you been resting them bad boys on? Old car tires?
When you put on your
The bigger tit on his right, our left, is also dirtier. Just to sum up my whole hypothesis that he's two different people. Just saying. He also wears a size 9.5 men's on his left foot and a 14 on his right foot.
Flying to her. Not flying, just teleport. Use my Iron Man helmet to target. Find her where she's at. I'm just teleporting.
Put it in teleporting mode.
Good luck. Teleport.
The special effects are wild.
He's going. Yeah, Simmons.
Hey, Scott, you weed me? Yes, I weed you. Okay, do you hear what I'm saying? Yes, I heal you. Is this where the kidnapped Tammy Weissgeisen is?
I just teleported here. I got her. Putties. Remember me, putties?
Remember me, puppies? This man's getting ready to slaughter a whole fucking group of puppies. Remember me, puppies? You think you're going to kidnap Tammy Weissgeisen? Puppies? I don't know what the fuck he said.
I'm not confused, putties. Power sword. Activate.
Oh, that's the sword that makes the fart noises. Oh, they're going to get him in the comments. Oh, throw it away. Look at that adjustment, dude. You can't train that into an actor, okay? oh, the Iron Man face mask is malfunctioning. Pitch it away. Don't panic. You're going faceless for this motherfucking battle. Got it.
Gotta fix that.
Someone said, I just went to Reddit and saw a different video of him waving his power sword around. Uh-oh.
Power sword. Power. Power sword. Power slash.
It made the same sounds, though. Did he just wish himself good luck? I'm a supporter of this guy, but that was funny. Yes, he did.
Tammy, over here.
Tammy, I killed the puppies. Let's go. What do you mean you work at an animal shelter and you haven't been kidnapped? I just killed all these... Just killed the puppies holding you hostage. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Scott? Yeah. Hold on to me. Wait. Teleport.
Scott, yeah? Hold on to me. Teleport now. The Tammy voice is very realistic.
Teleport back.
Oh, and that's the cliff. Always leaving us on a cliffhanger. All we know is he said the words teleport back, and he's still in the same... He never left the room, so I'm assuming they went somewhere else interdimensionally. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I'm going to a Patreon show. This is for the upper tier of Patreon. It will not be for Twitch subscribers. It is the $7 and up is what we're inviting tonight, even though it should be $15 and up. We're going to a Patreon show. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. after appearing on Tony's show. So if you want to go check that out, you're more than welcome. I'll share the links for Tony's show when he sends them to me, and I'll put them out there. I'll be on the tail end of that show and then into my 9 p.m. show. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for the support tonight, all the people that turned out, comments, sharing, all that stuff. I appreciate it. We'll see everybody on the next one. Don't do anything the Blue Angel wouldn't do, no matter which one you support.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn, let 'em burn.
Patreon, activate.
To the richest part. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up.
Oh, shit. Looks like there's footage of the Wagner group in Moscow. We need a Power Angel, probably, and a Power Coin.
Brains are bigger than the doubt we've been thinking for ourselves. Never let the truth fade away.
If you're a member of Patreon, $7 and up, you'll get a link through Patreon. If you're one of my in one of my groups, you'll get the link there as well. We have Patreon Discord links and Patreon Discord groups and Patreon Telegram groups. If you're in the $7 and up, you'll get a wink. I think the shorter shows like that, I think they like there's not time for it to like get boring. They do really well. But I like streaming longer. Maybe I should just do multiple streams. But there's not time for it to like get boring where people or like we watch something too long or people are like well, let's watch something else. I don't know. Bull is my best friend. According to the Twolls.